What's going on, everybody? Ep7 back with the Double E Show. It's House Flipper. So when we left off in the last episode, we had gotten the flamethrower as a new tool to use. We will probably not use that very much at all. But it was also brought to my attention by Mitty and Dawn that the very fast motion of scrolling around super fast can be very off-putting to people that have a sensitivity to motion sickness. And I never really thought much about it. I always kind of just zipped around and looked at things or whatnot. But in this episode, I'm going to try to be extremely cognitive of the fast motion. So we're going to take a job over here. We have 2 jobs available in the HGTV jobs. We have this one here. The Tom and Betty have 2 children. The family has been searching for a special place to call home for a long time. They've moved a lot in the past few years and want to find a place to finally settle down. Recently, they stumbled upon a house that just might be the one for them. One last thing standing between them and their dream house is the renovation. The house is heated with a special heat dissipation system in the ceiling, which is not your typical installation. There is a risk that we'll have to replace it, and Betty wants to introduce some radical changes to the kitchen. Good luck, Oliver Jordan. Now we've got a pretty big budget. We've got 3 choices, 13 rooms. So it's a bigger house. And we're going to take this job and we're going to take a look around. And we're going to be cognitive of how we wisp around in the view. Okay, so this is the once over again of what it is we're going to be doing for this job. So we're going to close it, and here is the exterior of the home. We have pretty nice yard. Looks like we won't be doing any landscaping. We can actually leave the job from this front gate. But it looks pretty nice. Now, we've got a bank of windows on this side here. Not exactly sure where the front door is, but let's go find that. So it looks as though this is the front entrance here. As I've walked around the entire house, we have one other set of double glass doors and a single door acting as a back door. We do have like a carport area back there, which we could probably utilize as a patio. So let us walk to this door here. We will open the door and we will go in, and in here it gives us a pretty long list of things to do. So wants us to remove a couple of objects. So if I around here, we got a couple of doors there. Looks like that's a light switch. There's a door there. Coming around this way, we have a door here which looks like a room. That looks like the ceiling lamp tube that it wants me to remove. So let's take a look at the center of the room. So this is the, I'm assuming, it just says room, but I'm assuming this is like the main living room. That would be, yeah, so we sell that. Come over this way to the fireplace. Wants me to remove that. Then it says modify walls. It says lay wall tiles, industrial light gray, smooth concrete. Okay. So if I just take a pan around the room nice and easy here, we can see it's pretty bland. Not a lot of color at all. Certainly no window dressings. Not even sure I could get blinds or anything on those windows. So, we're going to take care of the walls. 17 of them. And we'll be right back. So there we have it with the concrete wall. I guess they're going for an industrial look. They would like an electric fireplace Karamat. So if I go tab, I go here, this is the fireplace. Not sure I care for it, really. So light gray, black, and dark. If I buy it, take a couple of steps back. Do that. It's kind of odd, really. If I do it like that, that would be right in the middle of the wall. So, could I put it here? And it says turn light on. Yep, so there's the fireplace. Okay, and then a light colored sofa armchair. All right, let's get the furniture in, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here is the living room finished the way that they would like. They have a couple of fancy chandeliers. Got a nice big painting on that wall over there. Big painting over here. Coffee table with a area rug. Sectional chaise end. Funky chair. No window dressings. They didn't require any. And then a couple of potted plants. And a clock above the fireplace. Now, if I were decorating, like full-out decorating, I would buy some wood. I'd put in there, even though this looks like a gas-burning fireplace. But there we have it. That is the living room. Let's move on to the next room and figure out what we got to do next. Okay, so this room here looks like it's going to end up being... I'm not exactly sure. I want to say maybe a dining room, but they want me to get rid of the chandelier. And they would like a table. Yeah, this would be the dining room. 6 chairs, extravagant chandelier, and a rectangular carpet. So, I will do so, and we'll be right back. And there we have it. We have ourselves a dining room. Nothing fancy, but it's there. Okay, so it looks like in this room here, which is probably the kitchen, we have our first job. task, decision, shall we say, that we're going to do. We're going to go in and check that out. And here we are. Let us make a decision. It seems that all of the old heat installation pipes are going through the wall and across the ceiling. One of them breaks and everything is getting flooded. In order to get rid of the wall between the kitchen and the living room, we have to replace this installation. Now she says it's going to be more expensive, but let's install a modern floor heating system and get rid of that wall. Whereas he says, let's keep the wall as it is and just replace the old pipes. We can save money this way. I'm not certain what the best decision here would be. Because it's a funky heating design, they're going to have trouble down the road anyways. So let's do this. Yes. Okay. So, they want us to remove this wall here and this wall here. So the wall between the dining room and the living room will be gone. I have to remove all the cabinetry. Yeah. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove all the cabinetry and I'm going to remove the walls and we'll be right back. Alright, so here's the kitchen completed. It looks okay. We went with what they asked for. They decided halfway through to go with an island, a standalone island, and I was like, okay, I don't exactly know how you want to go about doing that. So I just placed these cabinets along this wall here, and I put the bar stools on the other side. They have the lights, and the only thing they didn't ask for that I did install anyways was a range hood over top of the cooktop. There is an oven built into that cabinet, which looks pretty good. So, we are going to move on to another room. And let's see where that's at. Okay, so this room just off of the entranceway is another one where they want us to sell the lamp, sell the fireplace, and then they want me to lay dark mahogany floor panels. So we will do that. We'll outfit the room. Looks like they're going to make it like a little den, I guess. Cabinet with glass doors. Bistro. Yeah. And we'll be right back. Alright. So this is basically a little library. Like a nice sitting area here. And I guess what makes it the library is a couple of bookshelves along this wall. To get plenty of storage. Nice fancy chandelier. I had me get rid of the fireplace that was in there and add one back in. It is what it is. But there we go. So we have ourselves a little library. Now it's on to another room. And we will see how much we can still afford to do with just the 8,800 left. Alright, we've come down the hallway to the very first bathroom, and it's hideous. It's absolutely hideous. So we'll close the door. We will turn on the light, which just seems to be right over the sink. We've got a nice big pink bathtub. Yeesh. And they want this wall removed. I think we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the stuff that's in here, and we will do this job, and then we will come back. So, give me a moment. And here we are with the finished bathroom. I'm not exactly sure why they wanted that stripe of pink, but they asked for it, they got it. We put in a brand new shower system, and we put in a new hanging vanity and a couple of chandeliers, and that finished off the bathroom. So now we have a couple of rooms left that require some options. We're going to go check out the first one now. Okay, so we're in this back corner room, and we can make a decision, and then it also says lay floor tiles. We'll hold off on the floor tiles until we actually make the decision. I believe this is a bedroom, but we'll see right now. Let's create a pink kingdom. Lydia loves this color. Let this room not only be a regular bedroom, but also a place for friend meetings. We should put a white desk and some shelves for sports equipment instead of the armchair. We're going to go with Pink Kingdom, because that's what the wife wants. So, there we go. So, install panels, wallpaper, milky ellipses. Alright, let's get this all set up, and we'll be right back. And then here we have the daughter's room finished. Not as pink as I expected them to have it be, but did a pretty good job. Yeah, this one at least has curtains. So let's head on to the next room and spend a little bit more money. Okay, and here we have a simple bedroom, dressing table, chest of drawers, then the bed, funky chandelier, no curtains wide enough to cover a 3-window setup. So it's going to be that for that. And we're starting to get low on the cash, so let's go find out what else we have to do to finish the job. Okay, so we have, from what I can tell, we have 2 rooms left. We have this one here in the back, and then we have one up near the front of the house. So, I'm going to turn on the lights. And they want dark mahogany floors, a standard bright colored sofa, and a cabinet. So this is going to be like a den. So let's do that, and we'll come right back. And this is literally it for this room. This is all they want done. So that's all we're going to do. Now the last room up the front of the house is the last room that has the option in it. So we're going to head to that now. Okay, so here we are. This is the last room. And it has a decision to be made, so let's see what the decision is. In what style should we arrange the son's room? He likes video games. Let's give him a console, a big TV, and some comfortable armchairs. We should also restore the fireplace to achieve a balance between modern and traditional styles. The boy is on his way to be an insane player. Instead of spending more cash on the fireplace, let's make him a proper gaming room and let him choose the hardware setup on his own. That I agree with. So here we go. Okay, so we have some stuff to do, and we're going to do it now. So when I come back, this is going to be complete. So instead of it being a boy's bedroom, it is considered a home cinema because of all the electronics that are in the place. So he's got a game console, he's got a computer desk set up over there across the room. He's got his bed, got a mini fridge, even got his own fireplace. This kid is set up good. Now, I believe that's everything that the job requires. I'm going to take one last walk around the house to ensure that that is it. And we'll come back and complete the job. So it's a good thing I checked, because there was one last room, and that was the bathroom that the boy gets, and it needed some updates. So we did the updates, we completed the job, everything is now done. So let us hit the enter key, complete this job. So we finished the job, we get 25 grand. And here's our before and after pics. Wasn't much done on the outside of the house. All in all, for a single level home, there's plenty of rooms. I could have easily done more modifications on the house. As a house to purchase, it's looking like that's going to be really good. So if we scroll down, it's not that one. It's not the semi-detached. It's not the century-old. It's this one right here, the modern house. So this modern house, yeah, it does look to have a pretty big yard. A very spacious ground floor house in a relatively modern style for its time. Fully furnished, but in need of renovation. So if we look at the rooms, yeah, it comes with a bunch of stuff. Okay, you can get window treatments on them. Very good. Can't get curtains, but we can get the blinds. Yeah, definitely looks like it needs cleaned up and updated when it comes time to do that. But we should be able to renovate the crap out of the inside of that house. So if we go back to the house list, so that was the modern house. We've got the family beach house. We've got the accountant's house. We have a lot of houses that we can now do. And I'm thinking, even though there's more jobs to be done, in fact, there's 3 new jobs. We've got this little small house over here with uninvited guests. I'm assuming that means cockroaches or mice. Something to look at later. We've got this bigger home over here. Very nice. And then we've still got this house right here. And we'll probably get these options as well. But we'll see what we're going to do next week. Hopefully you enjoyed the not jumpy around, super spinny, fasty camera. If you think there's a better way that I can go about doing it so that everybody can enjoy it, put them in the comments below, because I'll read them. And with that, I will catch you next Tuesday for another episode of House Flipper. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.